Welcome to the Know, I'm Ashley Jenkins. Hot on the heels of a Mass Effect Andromeda release date, we've also got a brand new trailer. It's like treat yourself day. BioWare unveiled a fresh look at the upcoming game just ahead of Nvidia's CES event last night, showing off a brief snippet of it in action. The new trailer shows off some of the game's combat, as well as a first glimpse at its leveling system and skill trees. All very exciting stuff. I mean, it's seriously, it really is. A number of voices have weighed in from around the web, and judging from some of BioWare's past comments and some frame-by-frame analysis of the video, it seems like the new game revolves around swapping profiles on the fly. I'm just going to go ahead and compare it to the Final Fantasy X-2 dress sphere system. In any given battle, you can quickly change to a soldier, engineer, adept, sentinel, vanguard, infiltrator, or explorer. Your current profile gives you combat bonuses for those specific abilities and gets rid of the need for choosing a permanent class. As you build out each profile with skills and abilities, that profile will offer more bonuses, so you can still play how you like. It's nice to finally get some more information about this game, especially now that we have the date and it's 10 weeks away. I've been spending years going, where is this game? And now it's 10 weeks away. It's kind of crazy. But one game that's a little bit closer than that is Resident Evil VII. With the game's release less than 2 weeks away, it's getting a fairly cool promotion if you live in London, that is. Capcom is bringing the new horror game to life with a free interactive event known as Resident Evil VII: The Experience. The experience will give players a chance to help a paranormal TV production team search for their missing crew in the Baker house from the actual game. I'm sure it won't be creepy at all. The game itself lasts about 45 minutes, and you'll have to outsmart the Bakers if you want to make it out alive. Again, the experience itself is free, but if you want to attend, it is on a first-come, first-served basis, and it only allows 2 players at a time. If you think you're up to the challenge, the Resident Evil experience runs from January 20th to January 23rd in East London. I'm going to be on the first plane there. You can check out the website at re7experiencelondon.com if you want more information about that. And if you go, let us know how it was. Alright, now if you think it's unfair that folks in Europe get a badass Resident Evil 7 haunted house, well, that is where the good news stops for our European friends, because new rumors indicate that Europe may not be getting Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild at the Switch launch time. While recent reports have claimed that Breath of the Wild's release date has internally moved up from summer back to Switch's launch in North America and Japan, it's looking less likely that European gamers will get the same stroke of good fortune. This new info comes from a Eurogamer report, which claims that Nintendo's global team has been at odds over whether or not they should rush the game or spend more time making it perfect. Eventually, Nintendo decided to allow each region to make the decision for itself, and Nintendo of Europe seems to be leaning more towards the quality assurance testing, given that they have so many more languages to account for in the localization process, which does make a certain kind of sense. Sucks timing-wise, but it makes sense. If true, that would be a pretty massive bummer for our European friends, but hey, you will get to play it eventually, and you can always go and just soothe the wound in a creepy haunted house. It's that time of year. It's time to give award statues to video games. The Game Developers' Choice Awards will be announced on March 17th, and Inside has been nominated for the most honors, including Game of the Year, Best Design, Best Audio, Best Narrative, the Innovation Award, and Best Visual Art. Not there, Best Story, because what the hell is it really? I mean, best narrative? Okay, maybe, possibly, but really, does anyone know what happened in that game? And can you let me know? Because I still can't figure it out. While Inside got the most nods, Overwatch was also nominated for a bunch of accolades. They include Game of the Year, Best Visual Art, Best Design, Best Audio, and Best Technology. Joining those two in the Game of the Year nominations are Uncharted 4, Dishonored 2, and Firewatch. Looks like Sherlock Holmes better start learning a thing or two about Twitch, because he's going to be investigating the death of a popular streamer in an upcoming episode of the CBS drama Elementary. I actually like Elementary, I'm not gonna lie. 5 pro gamers will be featured in the February 12th episode from a number of different pro circuits, including Call of Duty, Smash Brothers, and Street Fighter. The show will involve a popular streamer being murdered in the middle of a broadcast, and it'll be kind of interesting to see how a major network show deals with the world of esports. Hopefully better than like CSI or whatever that last one was. It's like, he's leveled up. Oh my god, do you remember that? Please don't do that. And I wonder if it'll involve swatting or just like maybe dying at an internet cafe just to make us look really cool. Are you not such a hardcore PC gamer that you want to invest $1,000 in a new rig? Of course you are, but you still have plenty of disposable income? Who does? Well, you're oddly enough the one candidate for Nvidia's newly announced GeForce Now, a cloud-based high-end PC gaming service that lets you stream any game you want on a beefy machine. Pricing starts at $25 for 20 hours of play on a GTX 1060 PC or 10 hours of play on a GTX 1080 PC. Once you purchase your time, it kind of works like a virtual desktop, allowing you to log into your service of choice. And as odd as this sounds, it might actually be a decent option for someone who doesn't have a PC that can handle a lot of the current games, but you still have 1 or 2 of those PC exclusives per year that you'd really like to play. 20 hours would be just about enough to get you through most games, as long as they're not Skyrim or a Final Fantasy. And at $25 plus the cost of your game, it would still be less than building a new PC altogether. Still, not like other streaming game services have fared so well in the past, so we'll see when it comes to the actual streaming performance. Now, speaking of gaming, have you ever looked at your laptop and just thought, man, I wish I could just glue 2 extra screens to this thing? Probably, right? Yeah, isn't that what we think about every night when we go to bed? Never fear, the good folks at Razer have got you covered, apparently. At CES today, the company unveiled a prototype gaming laptop with an unprecedented 3 built-in monitors. Each screen is 17.3 inches with 4K resolution. They slide out from the central lid and autonomously position themselves. The laptop, called Project Valerie, will enable programs to spread a single image across multiple monitors, and all the wiring is internal. No word yet on its CPU, GPU, or memory, but it's reportedly got the computing ability of a 17-inch Blade Pro, which means that it can operate both the HTC Vive and the Oculus Rift. You know, for all your VR gaming needs on the go, except that you have 3 monitors, so you probably won't do them at the same time. Now, we don't yet know its price, but pretty confident that this laptop, although let's be honest, it's a mobile desktop if it's that big, will make you the most popular person on any crowded airplane. Especially your neighbors, seat buddies, or just buy 3 seats. I mean, if you can afford that laptop, you can probably afford all the seats you want, right? Anyway, that's our news for today. Let us know what you think of all the stories from the roundup in the comments below. And for more news from every corner of the internet, like this video and subscribe to The Know. Got through that one. That was flawless.
I don't know why I put all those names.
I was like, this is not gonna go well. This is not gonna do. I was like, Tariq. Yeah, and then I just gave up. I was like, there's no way I'll get them all right, and no one will.